Oh, there's a red one. Intense debate ensues as freelance engineer unveils custom-designed combat robot with extensive weapon attachments. Oh, teacher maimed in a freak. Wait, I thought I let the teacher live. Union-related accident. What? Sundowner taking a massive hit in the stock exchange today as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Morning, Grim. Your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. Quota for the day: a total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 humans with a religious background have to die. Spare any retired people if possible. No time to waste. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't know why this one's red. Well, you have to die, right? And at least 2 humans with a religious background. Okay, so 2. So maybe there's more than 2 and I get to make the decision. We'll check. Rasa Gilroy, 63 priest. Rasa has tried to be a stalwart guide to the spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticism. Now in their old age, are growing doubtful about religion in general. They're also suspicious of the fundamentalist dogma that's been slowly creeping into theology. Graham Hollett, 57, sect member. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, the often so-called right-hand person of Mercury St. Iones of the Path of Glory. Little is known of their past, only that they joined Commune at the very beginning. They are seen as the organizational brain behind the whole affair. Wait, so praise the cries Graham, the often so-called. That's religious, right? I assume that's religious. Michael Batar, 40 postal clerk. Michael has been a dedicated worker at the. Okay, Graham, yes, you listen up. Why are you such a tool? Sitting at your desk, going over all the profile like a mindless drone. It's time to break the rules. I want you to do all the profiles today, all of them. Prove you're not completely useless. What? I'm not gonna. What? I mean, it wasn't from Fate, so I'm not gonna do it, right? Because, I mean, Fate's been the one telling me what to do. I mean, I could easily just kill all of them because it's a quota. I can do more than the quota. I mean, we'll see. I mean, if they all deserve to die, it's like, yeah, sure. I mean, well, the religion ones have to die. Archibald Hagen, 19 intern. Archibald thought their dream had come true after they landed an internship at a major publishing company. Turns out they dislike both their job and their sometimes mean / sometimes indifferent boss. They now pass their time at works playing pranks on their supervisor. Wait, turns out they dislike both their job and their sometimes mean / sometimes indifferent boss. Omar Al-Amir, 70, retired. One younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through novels, novellas, short story collections, etc., one after the other. Now they regret their earlier decision, as they're afraid they'll die before they get to read all these books. Samuel Van Selak, 44, editor. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past, one they've always kept to themselves. Every day, it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they have become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. The tragic past was every day is gnaws. Oof. Let's see. Baltazar Bowers, 53, ex-child actor. As a child, Baltazar's starred in a series of somewhat popular, if critically lambasted films. Mockery and the subsequent demand to prove themselves drew to their psyche. They soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse until they met Mercury, who invited them to join all the downtrodden at the Path of Glory commune. Clara Lopez, 29, attorney. Clara is still 29, but already a hotshot lawyer. They're most famous for winning a case and getting the victim's family to pay damages to a drunk driver who killed their son. They will always find a loophole and present the case very convincingly. You know what? After reading through all of it, I think I will kill all of it. That might sound awful. It's like I kind of want to see how that storyline goes now. Like, why is someone? So why are you such a tool sitting here just going through over all the part like a mindless joke? It's time to break the rules. So I want you to do all the profiles today. Die. I mean, the only one I really would want to live. Oh wait. But it's like, who cares if they like didn't read all their books? But yeah, I would want to like. That's the only one I would want to live. But you know what? Let's do this. Ugh, let me put this down. Wait. Spare any retired people? No. Wait, I want them to live. Oh, fuck. No. I don't remember reading that. Because if I did, I would have listened to him. No. Can I? No, I can't. I'm screwed. I messed up.
Look at the march of death. Bones of the living, ground into dust. A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
What?
Gaze upon what you have brought, instrument of pain. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing? An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives.
It's efficient, I'll give it that. This place is awfully callous. I love structure, I love order. Don't care as long as... This place is awfully callous.
We know it. But do they? Do they know what they're doing? Throwing out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever.
And you think I should do something? Now you're just being overzealous.
We should. Shouldn't we? Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. And seeing you.
I'm not gonna get paid a lot today because I messed up. I fully messed up and I admit it. The cat's gonna be upset.
Grim is there, yes?
The meow, the cat grumbles at the phone receiver.
Grim, I am most disappointed. I had hoped to avoid having this discussion a second time. Must I reiterate myself? You cannot mark every person to death. If too many perish, the results will be disastrous. It will undo the whole plan.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's all so confusing.
Grim, hello? Cassis, why is there always a connection error at the most inopportune moment.
A frustrated meow escapes the cat.
I hope my words reach you, even if the reverse is not the case. Understand that this is not a path you wish to take. I will note this down as your second warning.
Second
There
warning?
will not be many more.
I didn't even mess up before that. Why is this my second
Good
warning?
night, Grim. Gather your wits before you act.
The cat glares at you. Someone contacted me using a profile.
Oh? What did this mysterious entity want?
Asked me to mark everyone to death for one. They wanted me to follow weird orders, and it's a secret.
And you following, or what?
Yeah, I wanted to see where this leads. No telling could be dangerous. No, not telling could be not. I'm more of a rebel. I don't follow rules.
Good on you for the curiosity. Shake up those boring days of yours, eh? Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office, I just own the den.
Hopefully, we'll be getting the things. Yep. Cool. Another family in poverty after dreading a multi-level marketing scheme. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. Will axolotls finally provide the solution to regeneration the medical community is searching for? Interviewing the intrepid crew exploring the depths of the ocean. There's another red one. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that. Right now, though, focus on the task at hand. Quota of the day. 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to transportation industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle to die. What? Okay, so 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to transportation industry has to die. Grim, listen. Sorry I took so long. You made the choice and got sense for it, but I had to test you to know if you have what it takes. I won't ask anything that big again, but I ask for your trust and for a small act of defiance. You should let this one live. Stand against fate's rules, and I'll show you what lies beneath. I mean, we already went ahead with it. I really didn't want to, but... So, to know if... You should let this one live. So, choose humans at the left side of profile bundle to die. So, this is left, 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 left. One, two, three, 4. Five humans have to die. Anyone? Two. 3, 4. Then let's see. So that guy's probably gonna live. Border guard. Espionage, so they're a bodyguard for the president, as they have exclusive experience in safeguarding the well-being of crops and other flora. They once even played double agent for 2 contesting potato magnets. Trauma surgeon to help people, and because the job is intense, as they've gotten older, they have started research into possible avenues of regeneration. Okay. Ira is very irate. They are also extremely corrupt and prone to violence. Instead of being a professional border guard, they harass any people passing through the border zone, and often resort to stealing some of their stuff, sometimes in the guise of a bribe. Okay, there's the 5. Has never been happy with the status quo, as in with whatever they currently have. They're always aiming higher and higher. Okay. Because 5, and then the rest can live. Promising young athlete dead in a bus and car collision after latest match. Oh, so they got to their match first. Doctors find unknown enzyme. It's another red one. Composition in the body of a dead athlete. Active samples could have led to new medical territories. Oh, that sucks. Death of viticulturists drastically lowers the overall quality of wines from Sun County. Local tech company Glamazon under fire after app reporting election results leakers voter data. New program of ex-rally drivers trained for driving ambulances proved to be a huge success. A heartwarming tale, world's oldest person visited by their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren in a largest ever family gathering. Attempted coup fails in Gulstad, democratic institution restored. Latest researcher, several local gambling dens run by radical criminal organization. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often, and I have just the thing for it. What if every other profile has to die? Must now return for my research. So let's see what this guy says. Marley Lechuk, 62 tractors. For decades, Marie has driven. Grim, right. You need to keep your eyes open. Listen. Think. Have you noticed what's going on? Do your choices make any sense? Does any of this make sense? See what they're hiding. Want to mark this person for death today. Gordon Onagoye, 44 pharmacist. Gordon got through medical college mostly by cheating as such. They barely remember what they were taught. When people ask for consultations at the pharmacy, they usually say a lot of random but smart sounding words. They also often sell the medicine random. I have to admit this person live because I have to do every other one. I do not want this person to live, but you know, yeah, because it says every other profile has to die. Okay. Russ Angelos, 32 firefighter. Russ Angelos joined the firefighters primarily to get access to free gym and to woo people at bars by flexing and repeating how they saved so many lives. Curiously enough, every time there are big wildfires, they take sick leave. At least this guy gets to die. Armin Lefebvre, 35, hairdresser. There's nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip. Working as a hairdresser provides ample opportunity for the top. Due to memory issues, Armin occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're currently in the process of working on. That's not really anything bad. Zaquin de Almeida, 26 nurse. Zaquin works at the Cosmopolis Center of Biomedicine, a research hospital which, in addition to patient health care, also analyzes many rare and dangerous toxins and substances in their high-security wing. They are also a fan of gambling and have lately cured many deaths. Well, they gotta die. Chase Fontaine, 36. Legendary guitarist. Chase absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical the better. Their finger pick and slide over guitar strings so fast most cameras can't even catch up. They are entitled to any ambitious young guitarist to be. Well, they have to live. They're cool. Got nothing against that guy. That guy sounds awesome. Amandus Hamir, 51, editor-in-chief. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lies of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. I get to die, right? Yeah. And the last one gets to live. Chipo Iwo Solorin, 38, sports nutritionist. For years, Chipo has been interested in what affected different diets have on people. Lately, they have been working with the best of the best of national athletes, helping to improve their competitive performance. And that should be it. Oh, another red paper. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Researchers find numerous backdoors in Transglobal Inc. products, granting access to any number of unknown parties. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with flat iron thrown by neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Lightning truss falls on a singer at local concert venue. Today is simple, Grim. It's as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Quota for the day, 2 humans have died. New discoveries await. Fate. Guy Armato, 46 stay-at-home parent. Guy, a most amiable person, comes from a small village near Cosmopolis City. Grim, you're being set up. All of this is a fiction, a veil drawn over our eyes. You cannot trust him. You cannot trust fate. I have to hurry. Break through the illusion. Refuse to comply, and tomorrow, doom the name Ron? Doom. Wait. Refuse to comply. And tomorrow, doom the one named Ron. Refuse to comply. I mean, I kind of just want to do what fate says, and then tomorrow I can just kill some guy named Ron. Ron something. Or I guess maybe there's another letter there, but yeah. Kira Aaron Moore, 40, chauffeur. Kira initially became a ride-share driver due to needing extra funds. Soon they found an opportunity to upgrade to a luxury vehicle chauffeur, which required to go through extra training in invasive and defensive driving techniques. These days they feel very badass behind the wheel. I'd like to see her live. Eswari Shah, 35, preacher. Eswari found religion after hitting rock bottom after selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix. They got mugged in the alleyway but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with an otherworldly warmth, so they devoted themselves to helping others in a situation similar to what theirs has been. Bruno Griffiths, 32, mercenary. Bruno is a mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Ferrodin with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained to properly act in combat. Break the illusion, refuse to comply. Okay, I'll just mark all these to live then. Oh, he's back. Fuck! The day he comes back, I didn't. Ooh.
Grim?
Oh, you're back.
I am. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it.
I really was like, oh, I'm okay with like not following it because he's not gonna be back. But
Right. I see fewer deaths than necessary. Right. Explain to me, how come you still have not got the hang of this? It has been 3 weeks. Oh, whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow? What's with the attitude? Why are you so grumpy? It's none of my business, so I wanna. Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
Oh, so he's more upset at himself that he would be at us anyway.
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes?
Yes, Exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Say nothing.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
He's not mad. Let's go. Let's go. I was so scared he would be so mad. Oh, another red paper. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Researchers find numerous backdoors in Transglobal Inc. products, granting access to any number of unknown parties. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with flat iron thrown by neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Lightning truss falls on a singer at local concert venue. Today is simple, Grim. It's as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Quota for the day, 2 humans have died. New discoveries await. Fate. Guy Armato, 46, stay-at-home parent. Guy, a most amiable person, comes from a small village near Cosmopolis City. Grim, you're being set up. All of this is a fiction, a veil drawn over our eyes. You cannot trust him. You cannot trust fate. I have to hurry, break through the illusion, refuse to comply, and tomorrow doom the name Ron? Doom. Wait. Refuse to comply. And tomorrow doom the one named Ron. Refuse to comply. I mean, I kind of just want to do what fate says, and then tomorrow I can just kill some guy named Ron. Ron something. Or I guess maybe there's another letter there, but yeah. Kira Aaron Moore, 40, chauffeur. Kira initially became a ride-share driver due to needing extra funds. Soon they found an opportunity to upgrade to a luxury vehicle chauffeur, which required to go through extra training in invasive and defensive driving techniques. These days they feel very badass behind the wheel. I'd like to see her live. Eswari Shah, 35, preacher. Eswari found religion after hitting rock bottom after selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix. They got mugged in the alleyway but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with an otherworldly warmth, so they devoted themselves to helping others in a situation similar to what theirs has been. Bruno Griffiths, 32. Mercenary. Bruno is a mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Ferrodin with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained to properly act in combat. Break the illusion, refuse to comply. Okay, I'll just mark all these to live then. Oh, he's back. Fuck! The day he comes back, I didn't. Ooh.
Grim?
Oh, you're back.
I am. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it.
I really was like, oh, I'm okay with like not following it because he's not gonna be back. But
Right. I see fewer deaths than necessary. Right. Explain to me, how come you still have not got the hang of this? It has been 3 weeks. Oh, whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow? What's with the attitude? Why are you so grumpy? It's none of my business. So I wanna. Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations, because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
Oh, so he's more upset at himself that he would be at us anyway. Right?
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes?
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Say nothing.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
He's not mad! Let's go! Let's go! I was so scared he would be so mad. So we gotta kill some guy named Ron. Ron something. Let's look at this. It's a miracle. Aswari Shah saves thousands of lives with their 10-step program and setting up support centers all over the country. Multiple attacks on Shah churches, suspected to be mob-related. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into Mountstead. 3 confirmed dead. Chauffeur evades attackers trying to assassinate visiting diplomat. My modest excuses, Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are, a skeleton. Quote of the day, go with the flow. Toodles, wait. We love when they say go with the flow. Ronald Gilbert, producer. For decades, Ronald has been crafting some of the most creative and aesthetically pleasing interactive games on the market. Their works are known for the cutting, clever humor and wildly fun characters. An industry leader, they have inspired a whole new generation of designers. So is that the Ron they were talking about? Probably. Okay, so we have to mark them dead. Probably. So let's just go through this and decide who lives or dies. Shannon Green, 27, unemployed. Shannon is a squatter and dumpster diver who likes to renovate old buildings in order to live in them with friends. They travel a lot by train and manage a community garden. I don't like that they're a squatter. Andreas Katazoka, 63 veteran. Andrea is traumatized veteran of the Marisola Peninsula conflict. Now living on the streets, they are very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian. Even while being in the rough, sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. Sometimes one has just seen... I should just put them out of their suffering. Shani Russell, 80, retired. Shani is a peculiar petitioner who keeps roaming all around town with a kettle in hand, always mumbling about the kettle not being warm enough. No one seems to know what, if anything, is in the kettle. It is a mystery. It's not doing anything harmful. I should. Charlie Gawk, 56, fraud CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother, Albert David, hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They also have been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Leilani Laita, 40, marine biologist. Leilani, a professor at the Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's already known that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate banning small fish bowls. Ashir Malik, 39, dairy farmer. Ashir noticed their cows were acting strange. Then the milk started getting green tinge, and the taste could only be described as like licking a battery. Despite the protests of their spouse, they're always keen to investigate any and all oddities life throws their way. Rashida Matheos, 37, diplomat. Rashida is respected representative from Carthenia, a nation recovering from a major economic crash, and Cosmopolis City for a state visit. They've come to negotiate a mutually beneficial agreement. As they were being driven to City Hall, their vehicle was attacked by would-be assassins who were thwarted by their chauffeur. Lewis Noon, 30, roadie. Being a roadie sometimes feels like a thankless job. You basically handle every part of a concert production but get very little glory or recognition for all that back-breaking labor. Lewis doesn't complain but does dream of bigger things. We got another red paper. Crane's volunteer turns violent in retirement home. Is nowhere safe anymore. Young people in latest antiviral medicine trial warned of severe risk, as one dead from complications. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The virus does what? Ho, Grim. The virus does not seem to be fatal on its own, but it seems to make people terribly aggressive towards each other. A true apocalypse. Quota for the day: 6 humans have to die. Steal yourself. Fate. What's the red paper gotta say? Joe Darg, 38, nurse. Joe found their training in the roughest of Grim. I warned you, didn't I? You know who's to blame for this horror. Fate can't be trusted. No, he needs to be stopped. He needs to be removed, replaced. Spare the nurse, for their assistance can be, at very least, alleviate some of the suffering. Is that the only nurse? Okay, they can live. So spare the nurse, for their assistance can at the very least alleviate some of the suffering. Oh, wait. Live. And then the rest can die, I guess. But 6 has to die. But we can read their stories as well. Jackie Funk, 34, televangelist. Jackie has been devout ever since their faith saved them from wicked criminal ways. They since moved to legal ways of amassing a wide group of followers and fortune as a televangelist. Gordy Freyheit, 38, unemployed. Gordy says they are a physicist because they used to work in a physics lab. In truth, they spent all their time at a warehouse, opening crates with a crowbar. They were fired after breaking an ampoule of rare HL/3.0 compound the lab has been expecting for nearly 2 decades. Ludo Alinov, 33, unemployed/homeless. A few years ago, Ludo fell into hard times. They tried their best to fall back into society, but failed. Recently, they have been going to job interviews again, as the market is looking for fresh recruits after a series of sudden outbreaks of disease. Lenny Kuski, 41, movie director. A notorious filmmaker made famous by the Blam Blam 6 series, Lenny is enjoying their fame and fortune on a private resort outside Cosmopolis City. They feel like they are really touching people with their work and considered expanding the series into a franchise of its own. Scott Scotsman, 35, dentist. Scott works as a dentist but sometimes regrets not becoming a scientist. Thinking it's too late to switch careers, they occasionally quench their thirst for science by trying to invent new tooth-filling material. Dar Ashley, 49, teacher. Dar is homeschooling a veteran, with their pupils mostly being with the elite of society. They feel very comfortable with teaching and will likely continue to do so until retirement. They've always wanted children of their own, but never found the time or effort to go down that path. Wait, why did I go up? I'm like so disorientated. It's like I had a routine and then I'm just forgetting it. Entire Cosmopolis City in quarantine. Please do not leave your home. WD in control area 224. Status eliminated. Strange ritualists before its murder have stumped the police. Public infrastructure in ruins after city runs out of tax money. All since required to move to designated control area. Just I mess up. Another red paper though. I should read this first, actually. Unbeknownst, apocalypse now. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now simply fading. Quote of the day: the few remaining humans have to die. The drummer knows Shamsa Mithra dates 29 drummer. The drummer knows how to rock. Their beats are fast, technically masterful and tight and grim. The time draws near. Tomorrow will be your ultimate choice. Right now, your last chance to turn away. Do you trust me? Are you in? Are you? Mark this profile for death as the final test. Display your determination. Archibald Rowland, 73, the president. Archibald, the leader of the free world, won into the election race, promising to funnel more money into healthcare and to tackle ethical problems within the pharmaceutical industry. Now they orbit over Cosmopolis City in their presidential aircraft, accompanied by their twin brother Gothard, completely clueless about what happened and why. Work as usual. What's that? All citizens subject to curfew proceed immediately to your designated control area. Tablecloth tours tutorial. This is your chance, Grim. Everything rests on this moment. You only have one final choice to make. Vote for the fate must die. Trust yourself, your friend and benefactor. Huh. Mr. Fate. Infinite. Fate of the world. Your boss, the highest authority in the universe, has worked at the office for an incalculable number of years. Serious, perhaps, a bit too austere and dedicated. Often fails at attempts of humor. Depressed, despondent, morose, extremely tired of the job, hopes to end it through the destruction of the whole world. Holy what? Holy fate must die, your friend and benefactor. Wow, I didn't really think it would come to this. This actually makes sense for the end. Is there anything to look at before they go? No, not really. Just had to check. Nothing with the mirror. He's gone. He's dead. Continue. Sit behind the table. Wait. Sit behind the table. Continue.
Bit lonely at the top, ain't it? Feels cold and empty. This is what you were aiming for. I hope you're pleased.
Extremely, I deserve this. There was no other choice. Fate was out of control.
And here comes you, savior of the nation, the know-it-all. You're the king of the castle. All hail the king! What use do you think this had? The world is still absolutely ruined. Ain't a thing you can change now. Inherit the empty husk, soon to be void of life. King of nothing. Revel in your petty act of revenge.
You don't know anything. I can turn it around, fix everything. At least I got Fate. Got him good. I can turn it around, fix everything.
Ain't nothing to turn around, bub. Ah, the last human stragglers left. Slowly dying in agony. Behold your throne, true death, the ultimate usurper.
Society falls. Our society's falling. Mankind's succumbing to its innate flaws. Humanity wiped out. As you stand victorious over the wasteland